So 7 years into running a crypto agency, I've learned a lot, and I want to do a quick shout out to some of the things that I wish some people had told me a lot earlier. Would have saved me a ton of time and a lot of frustration. So here's the stuff that I had to learn the hard way, so you don't have to. Number one, oftentimes you're going to be the expert in the room on marketing, but not on other subjects. You might not understand protocols the same way, tokenomics, things like that, and you have to learn how to toe the line between being the expert on some subjects and the student on others. And it's a lot easier said than done. Number two, retainers sound very stable in bull markets. When bear markets roll around, marketing is the first thing to get cut. So we've seen pipelines every single time a bear market comes around go from absolutely packed to just kind of like drip drop near empty. And if you're building in the space any kind of professional services business, you're going to probably have to plan for that. Otherwise, you're going to have a lot of difficulty and frustration. I can absolutely promise that. Number three is the best clients that we've had tend to not come from things like cold outreach or even content creation. They come from word of mouth referrals. Um, and it's basically the whole game. So if you can crush actually delivering for clients, you don't have to focus a lot on marketing, which is not necessarily something you would think of. People often look at marketers and say, how come your marketing is not the most amazing marketing I've ever seen? And it's for exactly that reason. Often agencies do better from word of mouth referrals and just kind of being undercover than just being out there and talking about themselves a lot. Number four, crypto moves faster, a lot faster than any process you're going to build around. So the agencies that win aren't necessarily the ones that are the most systemized. They're the ones that are the most adaptable. We spent years just trying to build a process around everything we possibly could, because that's typically the process for a normal agency. It doesn't work for crypto agencies. So we gave up, not necessarily on processizing everything and making a system of everything, but just understanding that every process and system that we create needs to allow for things to kind of change as needed. And last thing for today, your reputation in the space travels really fast. Crypto is a really small world. So one bad client relationship, one missed deliverable, people talk. And the flip side is also true. If you can crush it for a client, you're going to get a bunch of referrals as well. And the best clients, like I said, come from things like crushing it for a previous client. So if you can focus on that, you'll do a good job. No one writes this stuff down because it doesn't make for a clean success story. I spent tons of time just reading everything I could over the years about like how to build a proper agency. And I am very much convinced that crypto agencies fall in their own category where 95% of the stuff that applies to traditional agencies does not apply to crypto agencies. So hopefully if you can apply this stuff, you'll have a little bit of an easier time than I did.
Okay, that brings us to the end of the video. If you have gotten to this point, you probably care about growing a crypto company. Awesome, I do too. And so I would like to request that if you have anything specific that you would like to know more about, please can you leave a comment down below? I want to make a lot more videos helping people build great, exciting things. It is my absolute jam. So if you can leave a comment with whatever it is that you're struggling with, I can try my best to make a video on that topic. Thank you for watching and see you later.